Warm blessings and welcome to my channel. This is Master Shaman Palai Chi. I am a Master Shaman, Psychic Medium, Chi Energy Healer, and Spiritual Life Coach. I help those uncover trauma, karma, and their gifted abilities to bring in transformation, empowerment, and elevation to their soul. What we're going to talk about today is 3 ways to help you manifest. Now, most often people wonder, how does she do that? How does she do this? How does she just use a regular deck of cards and then yet manifest for me? And then at the same time, three months down the line or 6 months down the line, things appear to me and I start to notice the things that she was talking about. Or perhaps sometimes it's even 10 years down the line that people start to notice what has happened, what has been manifested into their lives. Today we're going to talk about these 3 ways and how I started my manifestations. Way number 1, you must come from a heart or place of benevolence. Whatever you're thinking in your mind when you are manifesting and you're going and zooming into that manifestation, you must come from a place of goodness, a place where you are wanting to do good for the rest of the world, where you're wanting to do good for your family, for yourself, whether it's your children, your spouse, whoever it is. You're coming from a place of goodness, from a place of pure heart and benevolence. And that is your step number 1 in order for you to manifest well. The second way, or the second step, is you must be neutral. You must have neutrality in what you're thinking about, in what you're saying, in what you are projecting your energy towards the universe or towards this thing that you are wanting and desiring to manifest. You're coming from a place of unbiasedness. So whatever biases that you have had in the past, you want to remove those biases out through your brain, through your mind, right? Xing out the O's is often what I say. Because if you suddenly you're into this closing eyes and you're trying to manifest and you're coming from a place of benevolence, but yet you're trying to be neutral, but then you're not. And something creeps in like a negative thought. You want to neutralize that by saying this is an illusion. You want to neutralize it by Xing it out and circling something of a good picture in your mind, or a good thought, or a good word in your mind that tells you, I'm on my way. I'm neutral. I'm unbiased. I don't really mind anything that is trying to come in right now. I'm just trying to observe. And you need to bring in this neutrality, or this neutral part of your brain, to come in and become unbiased with whatever thoughts that are being fed to you. You want to become unbiased and just focus to observe. So neutrality is one of the ways that you can get into a more correct way of manifesting. Way number 3 is envisioning. So when you envision or imagine, some people like to call it envision, some people like to call it imagine. So when you're envisioning, you are already envisioning this picture in your mind that you are already who or what you want to be. So what you desire the most, you are envisioning yourself in that place already. So for example, if you want to be a millionaire, then you can imagine or envision yourself in a millionaire lifestyle, right? As a millionaire, what do you do? What do you say? What kind of clothes do you wear? What is your perception of a millionaire? This is what you imagine yourself to have already in your mind. If you wanted to become a teacher and you're just barely starting on that career path and you're scared that you're not going to pass the test for the credentials, well, you manifest yourself into that position, right? Into the role or the position that you ultimately desire and want to be in. So you imagine yourself in a classroom with children in the classroom. You're maybe at the whiteboard and writing down some formulas if you're a math teacher, right? Or writing down some words. And you're teaching. So you can see yourself, imagining yourself teaching, and you are there and you are enjoying the teaching part of you. So you are imagining already of what you desire. putting yourself into that position, into that role. So if you're imagining yourself to be a restaurant owner and you've always dreamed of having this restaurant, well, you come from a place of benevolence. For example, what are you trying to do with your restaurant? So if you come from a place of benevolence, what you're really trying to do is you're cooking for people, and you want to cook food that people love to eat, so they will always come back. So therefore, you see yourself cooking maybe in the kitchen, but you're also managing it at the same time. Maybe that's the very initial part of your venture, right, for a restaurant. But then you're also seeing yourself become a manager or the owner, where you eventually, maybe it's a timeline, right? This feeling of a vertical timeline that you are actually climbing up somewhere to get to that ultimate picture of you becoming this full owner, that you're just watching over the restaurant, and you don't actually necessarily have to cook, clean, or do anything in the restaurant, but therefore you had created this restaurant to and for people, to help them eat food that they love to eat. Perhaps it's organic food, whatever it is, right? That you have this creation in your head. You want to put that already in your mind and feel, see, and touch what you desire already. So these are the 3 ways that can help you manifest your dreams that you desire, at least to get started with now. Warm blessings. If you haven't already, go like and give it a thumbs up, right? And subscribe and hit that notification button, and we'll talk to you next time.